Hey, I'm Jay, and I've got something to say about Dungeons and Lasers Dueslair um, regular stretch goals. I think I've done super stretch goals a while ago. I know it's been a really long time. Unpainted caves are about to ship. Pre-painted caves will be in a couple months. So I'm trying to get the rest of my things knocked out. I still need Sky and Thunder and stretch goals review. So here's a showcase. Pardon my voice. I got a little sick over the last week traveling. So I don't think I have everything complete. I sold some stuff. There's some stuff I want to sell, so I didn't assemble it. I just don't know what was in the regular stretch goals and not. But I did want to show you guys. I guess that one doesn't quite fit. He's enough to hold like a normal medium human that doesn't have a lot of stuff going on. These all have a little bit of stuff going on. There's some details, like there's a shield, a sword. So once you paint up the stuff that's not translucent, that'll be pretty cool. Here's a Yeti. He's got two different horn options, and I picked one. Here's a like a soldier for the main fortress. Here's like a mutant fairy. You can see his face. It's kind of like a wild mutant fairy. Dryad. Two different mind flayers. One was in the stretch goals, one was in the super stretch goals. A couple different head options. Those got a really long, frilly, squid-like head. Multiple hands. And then tentacles for legs. So a little different than a D&D mind flayer, but still really cool. Basilisk. With a split tail. Demogorgon, a la Stranger Things. So again, against a human, he's large, not like ginormous. They're calling these quarrels. So they're displacer beasts, basically. They're six-legged lions with tentacles for tails, not coming out of the middle of their back, but as their tails. 3 tentacles each. And 1 rider. So identical lions, one of which has a rider. They did the rider too small. I think that's why they gave you 2 lions, as they did something. Somewhere there's a fixed rider, because the rider's too small. Like if you look at them, those aren't the same scale. This rider's too small. And I think there was a fix for that, but I forgot where that was to pay attention to it. Here's a grandfather clock and the mimic form of the grandfather clock. Zorn. Like an earth elemental with spiky things. An ogre. Already painted the troll. Kind of lost it. 2 kraken tentacles. Slightly different. I still have to put together the kraken. A robotic gargoyle. Like a mage punk type gargoyle. There's a mage punk, like demon-y guy. So he's got 1 big claw hand and 1 like normal human-y hand. Steampunk wings and a devil tail. Succubus, I think this might be the princess. Cordyceps. Fungus corpse. Cave bear. Dragon huntress. So this was a reload, resculpt. a I forget what they're called, the bird people, outcast, it's like Corona, Krill outcast, Corona outcast something, but he's like a raven, pretty tall, raveny guy. This is the Bishop of Elishu or something like that, disciple of Elishu. He's got lots of hands. He's hunched over like a krill. He doesn't have a face. Cool gothic candles. Oh, here's the disciple. So he's like an undead with multiple arms and like a hand of. So they're kind of related somehow. Here's like a bog elemental. It's got a similar flower to this Demogorgon. Lots of things stuck in him, lots of mushrooms and various things stuck into his wood. Some skeletons, stuff like that. A krill conscript. So he's a bird person warrior. A flame skull. Very large flame skull. A doppelganger. It's got like a stretched skin face. Okay, clear plastic. I forget what all these are called. But this one's like an ice magic warrior. She's got some like Yeti horns coming off of her head. Or braids. I'm not sure. But doing some ice magic. This one I think is just a banshee. And then here's a caster. Magic coming out of her book. Did I hit everything? Oh, and then this guy. I was wishing he was going to be a little chonkier. You know, he's a little smaller than the ogre. He had a lot of more detailed parts, but some of the parts are a little thin. So there's like a little grapply hook thing, big hand, steampunky. But he's significantly smaller than like the WizKids Pathfinder Adamantine construct. So those are the regular stretch goals. I still have to do Core Set and Sea and Thunder, Sea and Sky, whatever that's called. So hopefully I'll get some more videos out before Cave Ships. Thanks.